I've heard this question a million times. And sometimes I wonder why, the question continues to come as you frame it. Now, because a democracy did not start with President Buhari. It began in 1999. This journey that we're on today began in 1999. And from 1999 to 2015, APC was not in government. APC came along in 2015, 16 years after this journey began. But when this question is framed, you frame it as though life in Nigeria began in 2015 when President Buhari was elected to office. It didn't. You frame the question as though all of the problems and the challenges we're dealing with today began in 2015. They didn't. You frame it as though between 1999 and 2015, Nigeria did not have any opportunity to set everything right, to abolish poverty, to abolish insecurity. You make it sound like those governments who governed for 16 years didn't have the duty to do so. But that duty belonged to APC in the last 10 years. You also frame it as though all of the revenues, massive revenues, oil selling for $100 per barrel for years under the PDP, that was clearly frittered away in profligate, reckless corruption. You make it sound like that did not exist, and that what we're dealing with today had nothing, no connection to that past. You see, what I'm saying is that if you must look at government as a continuum and look at the spectrum of time where government has operated in this country and not delivered the promise that it owed to Nigerians, then you must be fair enough to take that system as that time span into account. But when you constantly, punctuate it and say, 2019, this president must apologize. Apologize for what? Who apologized for the 16 years of PDP that led us to the point where Buhari himself was simply a stopgap president, was a placeholder to hold things in place so Nigeria does not tip over the edge? Who apologized for those years? You see, so I think that, this president is giving an account of his administration and giving a credible, believable, realistic, and, cheering account of the work he's done over the last 2 years to reset the economy that was battered and damaged, not just over the last 10 years, but over the last, period since 1999. So I think we need to be fair, and we need to be, not simply just, get pedestrian with the way we frame this as though Nigeria fell from the sky 10 years ago. It didn't. It didn't.